Hey guys, AXL here with Red Heat, back for another war highlight video. This one is a very nice war by us. We got a perfect. It's been a decent while since we got our perfect. I don't know actually how long ago it was, but anyway, did really well. I did mention in this in the last video, but our Town Hall 9s cleaned up really early. Actually had some extras to do scouting, and also I think KFM actually got really close to 3-starring their number 7. So very nicely done there, and also Bro using Basil, going up and taking care of 1 and number 3, and I think Panda 2-starred number 6 with his Town Hall 9. So we had 2 Town Hall 9 high percentage 2-stars, and all bases scouted, two top 3-stars, and our top 5 didn't even attack yet. So it worked out really well. Really nice organization, good teamwork. But anyway, let's start taking a look at some attacks here. So the Bro did this one, like I mentioned before. So he's doing a bowler attack. We were talking about this the night before, and he immediately thought ground because of the way the base is set up. There's a lot of openings. As you can see on the right hand side, he used 4 loons there to take care of 3 defenses and get the CC lore, so that was really good value there on his part. And then on the left hand side, he's got that 1 minion making a nice little funnel there, and then he has this AQ walk going up. It's going to take care of that Expo, as well as obviously the air defense once she gets there. Here he should have dropped down a poison spell, but because he didn't, it forced him to use his ability. Although I think he would have survived there, but he didn't want to risk it, obviously. Sent in 1 more hog just to get the remaining CC troops in. Although I don't know if it was completely necessary. Actually, no, it was. I mean, two Valkyries could do some significant harm to a bunch of giants. But anyway. He's got his funnel created, and drops in his giants there, 2 healers for them, as well as the Barb King bowlers and the Grand Warden. That ability was a tad early, just a tad. That would have been a good place to use it right there. Right when you see that giant bomb appear is a good place to use your Warden ability. That way you have your invulnerability while the bombs appear. But anyway, on their way to the back end here, they're going to beat through that wall. Unfortunately, that Inferno Tower is just 1 space too far from the edge to be able to hit by those bowlers. Those giant bombs will take care of all of those bowlers over there. But what Bro does have is a couple of loons and and a haste spell to take care of the remaining point defenses on the back end. Those loons will zip their way back over to that wizard tower and take it out right there while it's being distracted by that bowler. And the rest is just cleanup. He's got all 3 royals still up, or 2 royals. I don't know if the warden is a royal. Is he royal? But anyway, all 3 heroes still up. Could drop that last poison spell on those air skillies, but Bro is not big on waste. If you guys haven't noticed, he's all about efficiency, so he would never waste a spell. You'll never see him swag a spell. Even that last barbarian, he doesn't want to drop on that DE drill because he wants to save troops. Bro's all about saving. If you guys don't know, if you take a look at his Bro account, it's pretty much, I think, max Town Hall 10. I don't know if he started his Town Hall 11 upgrade yet, but that account, not 1 penny was spent on it. That's all farming. So anyway, back to the attacks. Ezel again coming in with his air attack, taking care of number 2 here. Drops in a golem, baby dragon there, and just one little note here. golem could have been dropped slightly further out this way, perhaps, just so that it can tank this archer tower as well, because these two archer towers are pretty close, so anywhere in the middle here, but sometimes it's hard to target a specific location. Anyway, let's get back to the raid. So funnel being created, drops that jump spell in, which reroutes the golem and allows it to tank that archer tower for his funneling wizards. Got the Grand Warden there behind the two royals, and then Barb King down ability, Barb King ability, and then Grand Warden ability. Very nicely done there. It's got all those barbarians, summoned barbarians, also being invulnerable, which is nice. Right here, he knows his kill squad is good. Knows that AQ is going to take care of the Inferno Tower, so starts in on his Loon raid, La Lune portion. Got that mirror clone spell. I'm thinking Clash Royale right now. Got that clone spell down in the core, creating a whole just shit ton of balloons here, just overpowering the shit out of the back end of this base. Look at look at the amount of balloons left. But anyway, he still has a balloon left in the bag for cleanup. Drops it at the opposite end there, at the top right. Gets a pretty nice split on his balloons as well. Some going down at the bottom, taking care of those, and the rest of them are going to meet up with that one loon on the right hand side. Very nicely done. Alright. Number 3, also by Bro. Both of these strategies, he pretty much came up with them last night when he first looked at them. And then he told me pretty much about where he wanted to attack, and then I scouted it out for him using Alana. So there he knew from the scout, obviously, that there was a air mine there, so he dropped down one loon in front of the Archer Queen to just set off that air mine. Zap Quake that bottom AD there, and then his Archer Queen will go in with the Grand Warden, and they will take care of the two air defenses on the right hand side. Originally, the plan was to take care of the Inferno, but unfortunately for some reason the AQ just didn't want a path there. Had he maybe taken some of these trash buildings out, maybe? But anyway, she's going to take care of that wizard tower, and right here we thought she was going to go towards that Inferno tower, but yeah, the CC troops definitely slowed her down a bit. So right here is where I really thought that she was going to go to the Inferno tower, but takes down that air defense and then moves on to the clan castle. Should have probably delayed that ability slightly, and maybe she would have taken it down. Like right here, if she used the ability right there, it would have got through both the CC and the Inferno Tower. But anyway, doesn't matter because her job is done. She took care of two air defenses and cleared out that whole top right, or that right section. Oops. Bro knew that that this would be a 2-star, obviously, because the Archer Queen was going to take care of the town hall, since she was going into that compartment, and obviously it's dragon, so it's definitely going to be a 2-star. And with max dragons, it's really not a problem. Got loons in on the backside just to help clean up some of those defenses, and then he's got I think looks like 3 dragons left, and some minions and Barb King. Okay, let's move on. Number 4. I did this one with Bert's account. Bert and Dama got held up, so they couldn't make it for their attacks. So I did 2 of Dama's attacks and 1 of Bert's attacks. So I knew exactly what I was gonna do. Obviously, because I attacked with Alan first. Actually, you know what? Let's take a look at sort of like a miniature Death of a Town Hall 10 thing as a little tribute to Jake from One Hive. Missed that guy, but anyway. So same attack. I did this with Alan first. Planned it out with Bro. Obviously, it was gonna be easier with Bert's account because he has a Grand Warden and I have his Grand Warden ability. But anyway, point is Archer Queen here. I know that there's a Lava Hound and 2 minions and an Archer in the CC, so obviously there's no point in luring since I'm doing a ground attack or even an air attack. It wouldn't matter. But anyway. Drop down a golem on the other side and bowlers to create the other side of the funnel. Valks in, rage, poison. I think where I messed up here was that I should have dropped a rage down in the middle here and much faster instead of that heal, and then heal maybe more towards the back end. But anyway, this was a heartbreaker. It was a 99%. Keep your eye on these 2 bowlers right here. And keep your eye on the health on this Expo. So the Expo is like 0.1 health away from dying. At this point, I should have sent my minions, all 4 of them, maybe 1 test minion and then 3 minions following to this Expo to take it out. But Bro was standing right next to me, and I'm going to blame this on him because I counted on him to tell me what to do, and he said that I should wait until my Archer Queen walks over and tanks the Expo before I drop my minions to the Expo. And at the time I thought it made sense, so I just went with it. In the heat of battle, I just went with it. But I should have dropped it much earlier and should have just dropped those minions on that Expo. But anyway, so you'll see what ends up happening. I mean, at this point, he told me when there was over a minute left, so I thought I was like home free for sure. Like I thought I was good, but obviously I didn't count on this stupid Lava Hound taking up all of my time. I dropped 3 of my minions to help take it out, dropped my poison spell to speed up the killing the pups. And then at this point, I knew I was fucked when this Archer Queen decided to fucking hit that wall instead of going around the bottom like she should have. But anyway, at this point, I knew I was done. There's no way that 1 minion would have made it over and taken out that Expo. I think 3 minions I needed in order to make their way over to the Expo. Literally 1 shot from any minion would have been game over. But anyway, yeah, sad day for me. I also fucked up on number 5 as well. Got like a 90% 2-star. But anyway, luckily I was able to redeem myself with the help of some of my clanmates' accounts. So we'll see the same attack over again. I'm gonna fast forward through the beginning part. You guys know what happens here. Same exact attack. Just slight modifications on the spell drops, and obviously I also have the Grand Warden here, and that extra spell. So for that extra spell, I actually was going to bring an extra poison spell, but Bro convinced me to bring a haste spell instead. Reason being, if I drop a haste spell here, it's going down like right now as we speak. What happens is these Valks move crazy fast. Warden is kind of slow, so the haste will allow the Warden to speed up and move right behind the Valks. That way he can cover them and use the ability when I want to, or when I use the ability, the Warden will be covering the Valks. So that was the point of bringing the haste spell, and I thought that was a better idea than using the poison, because I didn't really need the poison. So poison here, another poison. I don't know why I did the second poison. This part was so chaotic, so I dropped I think I used my ability like right here. Do I use it? Oh, I already used it. I don't know what I'm looking at. But that beginning part was so chaotic. So basically, I dropped in my Valks, had to drop in my jump, rage, haste, another rage, jump, heal, like all like within like 10 seconds of each other. It was like really, really chaotic. And sometimes that's like really hard to do, and if you screw up something like jump placement or whatever, it could really, really hurt you. So yeah, it's a bit nerve-wracking when you have to do that. But the key is just to plan out your attack, practice it over and over again in your head. What I like to do is actually queue up the base, scout it out, have it on scout mode, and then just actually I'm pretending I'm doing an actual attack, and I'm going through the motions of clicking on troops and repeating what I need to do in my head. So I'll be like, you know, AQ drop at the top, 4 healers, and I'm actually doing the tapping motion. It might sound a little weird and crazy, but that's what I do. It helps me prep for the attack. So then when I'm doing my spells, I'll be like, you know, BK, Valks, and then I'll be like jump, rage, poison, haste, poison, or whatever, you know, like I'll go through that over and over again in my head until I have it down. That way in the attack I know exactly what I'm doing, and I know that I'm gonna drop my spells down right. I'll map down the exact locations where I'm going to drop down my spells. That way I know I have it trained basically in my head for when I actually do the real attack. But anyway, so that was that. Number 5 was a air attack. So again, I did this with Alan, and I got a high percent 2-star, and sorry, just getting a drink of water here. Pretty much the same attack. I used some minions and an archer to create one side of the funnel, and then I used that baby dragon to create the other side of the funnel. And then I dropped my bullers down and my Barb King down. Got that jump spell. Rage on the bullers and Archer Queen. Poison on the CC troops, the enemy Archer Queen, and then I use my Barb King ability, take down that Inferno Tower. Right here, I already knew I got enough value out of my kill squad. Start my Laloon portion. Drop down first Lava Hound, haste, second Lava Hound, more loons, 2 per defense, and then more haste, more haste. This is why I love haste spells. You can use them at will because you have so many of them. Alright. So down to the last AD, my Arch Queen was actually able to take out the Town Hall and get that second air defense, which was really fortunate. Which is weird because Alan actually has higher heroes than Dama, but for some reason this attack went the kill squad part of this attack went so much better than my first attack. Maybe, I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to tell what makes a difference. But anyway, pretty definitive 3-star. Got that pesky skeleton chasing me, but have a lot of loons left, and I saved some cleanup troops, 2 wizards and some minions for cleanup. Alright, Paco taking care of number 6. I actually gonna skip this one. Let's take a look at number. No, I'm just kidding, Paco. I knew you. I saw your comment in the in the clan chat. Alright, so let's see what Paco does here with an air attack this time. Alright, so different from last war, I think Paco did a ground attack, right? Was it a ground attack? I think it was a ground attack. Yeah, it was a ground attack. I think it was a Valk attack or something. But anyway, so creating a nice funnel here with his baby dragon and 1 minion. Love the efficiency again. And he's going in with, looks like a AQ charge. Although it looks like it's going to be hard for him to get more than one air defense here, because that other air defense isn't in range of his Archer Queen. So let's see what happens here. I actually didn't watch this yet, so um, let's take a look at what happens. I was really close there. Pop this AQ ability just to keep her alive. Really close to dying. Come on. Alright. Looks like he made it. That sweeper is going to cause some problems. So, not sure what's going on here. Looks like it's I'm not exactly okay. I think I know what's going on. So he's got his Barb King in here with a couple of bowlers here. If I had to guess, it wasn't really for any purpose other than to secure the 2-star, which is smart to do, and obviously also using the jump spell, letting those bowlers in to take out more air. Wow, they took down all the air defenses. I don't think he was planning on doing that, but he's got 2 lava hounds with no air defenses left to go. But looks like they're gonna come over and at least do some tanking here. Although I doubt any of them are gonna pop. But he has all his kill squad pretty much all still alive. All the bowlers, the Barb King, the Archer Queen. He's got some balloons. Didn't even need the lava hounds at all. That went really well. Obviously, much better than even Paco expected. So, nicely done there. Next time I see you, you have to tell me if it was actually your plan to secure the 2-star. I'm almost 100% sure that was your intention, which is really smart. But if your intention was actually to have, well, I mean, obviously your intention was to have them also jump and take care of some of the defenses over here. But maybe perhaps you didn't think that they were going to get as far as they did, or at least you would think that maybe at least one AD was left. Obviously, that's why you brought the 2 lava hounds. But yeah, that did really well. Nicely planned. All right, let's move on. If I can get that drawing 2 disabled. Okay, number 7. I did this one pretty much copied exactly what KFM did, with the addition of a heal spell. Since I'm a Town Hall 10, I have that extra spell, so I use that extra heal spell for the wizard farm up top. Best thing to use for a wizard farm is a heal spell. So I fucked up my funnel there. Should have dropped in my Barb King a little bit sooner. Barb King takes a walk on me. Slight panic right here, followed by a panic rage, some panic poisons, and fortunately for me, the ADs were pretty low already. I think the golem ends up, or the golem might ends up taking out that top air defense, the one all the way to the right. But anyway, I knew I was still good. Bro was actually standing right next to me, and he was like, "Uh-oh." But I was like, nah, don't worry, I can still 3-star this, no problem. I got that, I got a couple of lava hounds going in towards that 3rd air defense. I knew that I was gonna be good. It's a Town Hall 9 basically. If I can't 3-star this at a Town Hall 10, then it's fine. I mean, I should just quit. Dropped in a couple loons up there for the wizard towers, and boom goes the heal, and I don't have to worry about them anymore. So at this point, there's 1 air defense left. That lava hound's going to bust, and the lava hound actually deals a little bit of damage when it explodes, just like the golem does. So that exploding damage actually took out the air defense. So anyway, that was that. Number 8 by Rhh. Very nice attack. Very nice war for Rhh. Uh, Coming in with 2 golems, wizards to create his funnel, wall breakers in. Needed just 1 more wall breaker for that, but I think golem popped it. Barb King comes over, takes care of that Archer Queen. Real quick 2 wizard drops there, saved his Barb King from going around the outside. So very nicely done there. Unfortunately, some of his bowlers do stray on him. This attack didn't go exactly as planned. Obviously, some of the troops didn't go into the core as planned. His Archer Queen kind of took a walk. Some of his bowlers took a walk. But he's able to think on his feet here. Dropped in a couple of hogs there. Then reinforced with a couple more. And then he has 2 heal spells left. Drops in the first one here, right where that giant bomb blew. And then not too many defenses left. As I say that, a Tesla farm pops up. But still, he has that heal spell still left, and decent group of hogs, probably around like 12 or so. So that's plenty of hogs to do the job. So they're gonna take care of that last expo, and then he's got some cleanup wizards still saved. He has 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then 1 left in the bag there that he's gonna drop at the top. Pretty sure he was just looking around to make sure that there was no corner huts or buildings that were missed. Nice habit to get into doing that. So they're just going to make their way and join up here in the middle, and then take care of that town hall and then that CC. Nicely done. Good recovery. Best thing to do when your plan doesn't go exactly right is to keep calm and just think it through. Take some time, a couple of seconds. Alright, this one is done by Kung Fu Monkey. 2 golems down. Kung Fu Monkey has very nice funnels. The attack that he did on that poison should have been much quicker. Especially when there's that witch in there. I want to get her down ASAP. But anyway, his attack that he did on that bottom town hall 10, number 7, he actually got all his troops into the core, and you saw how mine failed. So his funnels are really good. The La Lune portion is pretty good, but one thing that I want to mention, I already mentioned to KFM that he should bring a couple haste spells, which he did do for the next attack. But one thing is you want to attack from one edge and have them flow. Notice he drops down a couple loons here, a couple loons there, and they sort of like meet here in the middle. I guess it was kind of flowing. But I like it when you start on one end and have everything move around in a circle, whether it be clockwise or counterclockwise. But as you can see here, he has that Lava Hound out in front tanking, or 2 Lava Hounds out in front tanking. Is one going to bust? No. But he has enough cleanup troops. He has that wizard there doing a lot of good cleanup. Some pups in the middle, and then of course the loons. So alright, number 10, again by Richard. So same attack strategy. It's really just about picking a good entry point for this strategy. And for this base, Rich has selected the top right. Usually you want to have the wall broken before, or either the wall broken or jump spell down before you drop your Barb King. Because you want to make sure that he has somewhere to go and he doesn't wrap around. Jump spell is a little bit slow. You guys can drop your jumps pretty early. Jump spells at level 2 last 45 seconds, so you have plenty of time. So drop them. I usually like to drop my jump spell right after I drop my main army, or in this case your kill squad. So right after Barb King goes down, I drop my jump spell. I know you know where it's going already, so might as well drop it down early. So he's got those golems out in the middle tanking, so he's dropping in his hogs here. Got the heal spell down. This heal spell, I guess maybe he was afraid of a giant bomb there or whatever, but that didn't cover too many damage dealing defenses. I would have dropped it down maybe a little bit further down. And then he's got that last heal there covering that last wizard tower, and obviously this is over. I love the I love the wizards that he saves. Really helps with cleanup. It's a good habit to get into. Alright. Nicely done again. Number 11 by Panda. I actually didn't watch some of the attacks towards the bottom, so let's see what Panda does here. Looks like a 2 golem, either just a straight goho or he has bowlers in there and he's gonna do a hobo. Alright, so it looks like it's a hobo. Had a bit of a wall breaker fail there. Just mistimed it, I think, with the mortar. But dropped down his Barb King quickly and allowed him to beat through the wall. Ooh, almost missed that Barb King ability. Those Valks are really, really dangerous. But anyway, takes care of the enemy AQ, and immediately while the golems are in the middle tanking, he drops in his hogs. First heal spell down right after that giant bomb, and also while they're dealing with that Barb King. So just having them wrap around here. That Archer Queen's chasing that Barb King down, trying to shoot it. Save those hogs. And down goes the Barb King. And last, he has a loon too. Man, bringing in everything. That loon's gonna take care of that cannon, so they'll save the hogs there, have them stop dead in that heal spell while they're dealing with those skelly traps. And then he's got some bowlers here, some wizards, some golems, an AQ, some hogs, a balloon, everything. Nice. Alright. Nicely done. Number 12 by Ezel. La Lune. So golem down, couple of wizards, creating the funnel there. That one wizard on that army camp, great spot to create a funnel, obviously. Poison spell down. Get that witch in there ASAP. Nice. So Archer Queen's getting killed by the Barb King there. And starts in with the La Lune. Right here, you already know you're good. Right here. When you got this huge chunk taken out by the kill squad, all objectives taken care of, and your Archer Queen's still like almost full health. Great feeling there. There's a sense of calm when I do a La Lune attack after my kill squad goes well. There's a sense of calm, like I'm not nervous at all. And in that ground attack that I did on number 4, man, when after my funnel was created, when I dropped my main army down, it was like panic mode. Like, gotta drop all of my spells down like within like 10 seconds, and I don't know, it's just a little hectic. With Laloon, you take your time. You know, you can do it patiently, do targeted deployment, and you know, just take your time. I like it like that. But anyway, pretty definitive 3-star here. Has that rage still left. Archer Queen still alive, doing some cleanup at the top. And that's all she wrote. Swags that rage spell. Number 13, another one by Ezel. Let's see how he goes for this one. Probably somewhere around that Archer Tower is where he's going in. Yep. Archer Queen down early. I noticed a lot of people dropping the Archer Queen when you're about to make your entry. You want to drop her early if you can. I mean, if there's a risk of her like wrapping around on you, if she goes in too early, then maybe you can try to avoid that, or try to maybe drop her a little bit later. But for the most part, you want to drop her down early because you want to have her taking down buildings right away. So right there, had a couple of wall breaker fails, but fortunately they were able to, or his Archer Queen was able to take care of the enemy Archer Queen over the wall. And over here, the Golem is tanking the CC troops while the Archer Queen is taking them down. So goes ahead and just starts the Laloon. That Archer Queen's helping with taking down that air defense, but he didn't want to wait. Didn't need to wait. As long as you have a portion of the defenses taken care of, and you can do your sort of circular deployment, then it's fine. All right, converging on that last air defense, and that's it. Just a mortar left. That extra AD actually helped all the lava hounds get busted, so that's nice. Plenty of cleanup troops. It's also, I think, a little bit easier to recover from if things don't go exactly according to plan. When you're doing a Laloon attack versus like a Valk attack. I think if a Valk attack, if it doesn't go according to plan, I think you're pretty much screwed. On Town Hall 10 at least. Town Hall 9 it's more forgiving, but Town Hall 10, if it doesn't go exactly according to plan, you're almost certainly not gonna get the 3-star. But anyway, I think these are Town Hall 8s, so I think we're gonna end it here. Very, very, very well done, everyone. Great war. I know there's some people from Last Legion were nice enough to come by and congratulate us as well. But really nice war, guys. Last Legion, you guys, really nice war. If you guys are watching, great attacks, especially some of your Town Hall 9s were really nice. I actually didn't watch this attack on Dama, so I should watch it in a bit. But anyway, I think that'll do it. Keep up the good work, and I will see you guys next time.